Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and we are continuing our Oathsworn into the Deepwood series. We are now in let me also get more comfortable. We are in Chapter 2, Eyes in the Dark.
That's where I keep my eyes.
In the dark. We just beat the ass of a broodmother. It went very well, even though Dev and I were talking about this the other day, and by the other day I mean yesterday, about another game with boss battles where it's like, that felt good. Mm-hmm. Like, it didn't feel like we were like just pissed off the whole time. Are you alright? He's like, that sideways hat, dude, that just fucked me up. That was awful.
I didn't know you can wear hats like that.
My life has been a lie.
I thought it was either forward or backwards, you know?
But,
it was just the right amount of stress.
Pull the tuft through the front.
Yeah.
Let's look his face.
God, he looks like he's about to go bully some 12-year-olds.
Hell yeah.
So welcome to Oathsworn.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it was just the right amount of stress. It wasn't pissed, like, it wasn't frustrating where, you know, they're only hitting and we're only missing.
There was even the all was lost moment. We're like, oh, well, we are so fucked right now.
Yeah.
I never felt like all was lost for us, me and Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the good players over here.
Oh, yeah.
We had to fucking kind of, you were like...
Carry a little bit.
All right, no, like... He didn't really read all the rules, so yeah, just play the card.
Yeah, do it.
We'll let you have one health. I'll play the card that gets the broodmother over to you. Whenever you looked away, I was like, Keith, put the card on top, so it'll go to Devin. He can get the final kill. I'll make him feel better, otherwise he'll cry. But we did it!
Yeah, we did
it. Now we are in Chapter 2, Eyes in the Dark.
Ooh.
Thistle vines tear at your arms as you dash by tortured tree trunks and splash through the soggy underbrush. Desperate to distance yourself from the encroaching beast, you know it's there, but dare not turn to look. Don't trip. Your heart clenches as you feel the hot animal breath at your back. The weapon, where is it? The thing is gaining. The thudding footfalls pound in your ears. A rising shadow looms over you. Then, nothing. No more branches being torn behind. No more splashing. You slow, then walk and eventually stop, breathless and terrified. You look to one another. Samuel comes up. The last of you, as always. He wipes his brow and shakes his head. It's gone, he says, adjusting his leather-strapped breastplate with one hand and grabbing the wire road with the other. You return his faint smile and face back to the path. Suddenly, there is a loud, plucking thrum on the wire behind you. You turn as Samuel is pulled, screaming, into the Deepwood. Something huge surges from the trees, orange eyes flashing.
It's like, it's gone. Thank God. Is it gone now?
Were we like just sleeping in the
I think it's the flashback.
Oh,
that's my guess. I know. I was thinking. I'm like,
who's Samuel? Our fifth, I guess.
Maybe not. Each Oathsworn performs a survival check.
Oh.
Difficulty 4. I'm gonna draw 4 for me.
I'll take 4 as well. Or I'm gonna roll.
You're gonna roll?
I'm gonna roll. Hand me.
You know what? I'm also gonna roll. No, I'm not. I'll roll for her.
Okay.
Fail.
I'm gonna take 4 of these.
So she got exactly 4. So she's good.
Off.
2, 3, 4, 5. Baby.
I'm never rolling the dice again.
The dice have spoken.
Yeah.
Okay. If any fail. Each Oathsworn that failed the survival check loses 1 hit point. So that's both of you.
You
Just like
dive
last
into the
time.
cover of the woods, flailing your arms to clear the path of vines and blankets, as you suddenly find yourself lying in the straw mattress bed of the broken oak.
Okay, it was a dream. Oh my god, you're gonna flip it all, and since I'm gonna have to hit you.
Empower token?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up. There you go.
Here you go. Thanks. I'm just gonna move it like right here.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if special abilities are always in play. I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're here. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard because you were fucking with the thing.
It's a dream.
Yes.
Then why did we take real damage?
You, I think it's because you dove onto your bed and hurt your little handsies. Place the free company marker on location 13, but do not place the location token on the city map. Boop. All Oathsworn gain a redraw token. Dang it. Just keep it right here.
Well, oh yeah, I forgot we're in the city.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Cool. Thanks.
You look quickly around. Each of you, now startled awake, sits in blankets and pillows, damp with sweat.
And piss.
Some of your sheets
Mostly
are streaked
piss.
in blood, where you have clawed your own skin.
There you go.
There
One
it
look
is.
at each other confirms you all saw the same thing. No debate is necessary as you gather your gear and head downstairs to clear your heads. Seeing Samuel die again has shaken everyone, though it hadn't been like that the first time. No one had seen what happened to him then. One thing is sure, that was more than just an ordinary nightmare.
Speaking of gear, we all got some new gear.
I got some pig iron mesh.
Oh, I forgot she also had to do her stuff, but I'll just say I got rid of the short bow and
took the short bow.
took the short bow. So she got the same thing. I got rid of my pigskin armor and got a rat fur tunic. As a reaction, after damage is drawn against you, I reduce that damage by 2. But it did lower my overall defense by 2.
Oh, yeah, I broke my club, and now I have a hatchet.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. Armory pack here, a little pack.
Cool.
Little axe there.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's really neat. And then...
I got the pig iron mesh.
What does that do?
If there are no adjacent characters, battle flow 1 card.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's honestly
As you
the
finish a
coolest.
shared plate of cheese and roots, carefully prepared by innkeeper Bram, Greycane, the fableman and proprietor of the Broken Oak, works his way across the crowded room and sits himself at the table, sporting a jovial look. I've seen corpses look better than you lot. Hell's even my ex-wife could summon a better face on a bad day, and she was a Cistercian. You wonder at how a man from a town like Baston would
Yeah,
ever
why
have
don't you go
come
outside
to
the
marry
wall?
one of the famously religious, famously celibate people. Greycane breaks your reverie with the question. Leaning in, his countenance changes, eyes dark and voice low. Having bad dreams, are we?
What do you know?
I would kill him immediately.
Okay.
Having bad dreams. Oh.
Having bad dreams like...
Little tongue.
Morning.
Sorry.
All right, so we can choose. We can not reply or describe the experience.
Who's this
He
guy?
knows so much already.
This is the
The Reverend.
no, he's the fableman
Oh.
and proprietor of the Broken Oak.
The Fableman.
Is he the guy that's famously celibate?
God, I hope not. I mean,
I
I
thought
have
we
no
talked
interest. What?
I thought we talked to him.
Oh, I was gonna say I have no interest in talking to this guy.
He already knows that we had. He somehow knows we had a bad dream.
Yeah, but we don't have to tell him about our friend who got sucked into the woods.
You know,
We can be vulnerable.
pish posh.
Huh?
We can be vulnerable.
No, we can't.
Hey,
Just a moment.
I'm voting against it. I got 2 people.
I'm down for whatever.
Sure. Fuck this guy. And you guys made all the decisions in the first chapter. I made none. So,
Your silence answers him. He nods in acceptance and goes to leave you in peace, doing so with the suggestion. Take it from an old traveller. I've seen things no one wants to see. Now, I'm not one to pry, but I'd say this. Go and see Lysine, the apothecary. Let her help. Also, listen to your dreams. They're there to teach you something.
yeah, what do you know? You ever see your... We describe it anyway. You ever see your friend get sucked into the woods and then a mist of blood sprays from the leaves?
He's like, yes, actually, I had that dream last night.
Yeah, Samuel, right?
Yeah, I'm the monster.
I'm one of the Oathsworn into the Deepwood. That's the name.
Banksmith, Gamble, enters a tavern, clearly agitated. He heads to Greycane and urgently puts a 3-fingered hand on his shoulder. Greycane turns to the man, concern on his face. What is it, old friend? Tam, have you seen him? He's not come home, Gamble replies. Oh, you know what youth are like. I think you might have even been one once. With a face like that, you must have gotten yourself lost more than once, he says encouragingly to the thick-armed banksmith. Bram lets out a short laugh, clearly deciding Gamble has a face only a mother could love. Gamble eyes Bram briefly before
3
continuing.
fingers.
Please, he's all I have. Of course, replied Greycane. I'll put out word for him with my contacts. Gamble nods gratefully and leaves the tavern. Greycane shakes his head. He's not the first to be looking for someone. Tam is a good one. Perhaps he has intentionally got himself lost, but my gut tells me otherwise. As the silence lingers, your eye is drawn to the window of the tavern. Staring back at you through the glass, unmoving, is Samuel, your fallen comrade, face gaunt, eyes accusing. You blink, and he is gone. As you rise from your seat, you are interrupted.
We do have Midge as an ally, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I don't know where he went, but
I put him in the free company thing with the rest with the other allies.
cool.
But we do have him. The it's like he's not the first to be looking for someone. Just yesterday, some guy was looking for this girl past the wall. Kept saying she was alive. Is he still saying that?
She's not.
Not even a little.
She's like so dead.
Whatever you think dead is, worse.
On a scale of 1 to dead,
Quite.
so.
Yeah, very.
Having appeared from nowhere, young Midge and his uncontrolled mop of hair slides easily next to Greycane.
I just picture like a
I've
cloud
a
of
message
smoke
for
and
you
he's
from
there.
High Lord Davinish himself. Got up extra early, too, to be sure I was the one that got to give it to you. I'd rather be waking than the dreams I was having last night. He wants you at the palace.
I saw my
I have
friend
a chance
Samuel.
to prove myself to a new and rich client. So do me right and show him that I got you straight away. Oh, and that'll be 1 iron for the runner, he says innocently, holding out his palm.
Right. Put gum. For Home Alone 2. Okay, lose 1 iron.
This kid's
Remember,
expensive.
you guys owe me. It's 10% of your guys' earnings as a tithe. Just wanted to bring that up. So, location 10, and we go there. So, boop.
The palace.
The palace has seen better days, its luster worn away by the many thousands of lives that have trodden its halls. Bastone, like every settlement to have survived, is bursting at the seams with humanity. The presence of the Deepwood, forever ensuring space and materials are more precious than people. Even here, the press of bodies can be felt as petitioners line the outside corridors, while inside, hundreds of menials and servants scurry about their tasks. You are led under guard to the high hall and told to wait before an ornate double door. A master servant appears through the door and looks you up and down suspiciously.
Oh, interesting. If we had both the witch and the warden, we'd have to pick this option. We don't have either, but okay. So there are choices based off who you have in your party. Cool. If you have the priest and the penitents, you're just executed on site. Campaign ends.
We cannot stand
If you have
both of you at the same time.
If you have the Ursus Warbearer, continue to final chapter.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the one that's talking, and you're my example of like how you should be devoted to, of course, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
And I'm just there.
We'll get you there.
I always have something in my hand.
Yeah, it's a rosary.
It's not.
It's
And Whisper's always just out of camera shot. Just like on the edge, like a little quick wave, like Whisper, and then we go back to talking, and she's just in the background.
Yeah, the way she looks, it's like she doesn't. Funny enough, her design, she doesn't have a mouth.
Oh, she can't talk.
Yeah. I mean, why do you need to talk whenever you can just assassinate
Of course.
people from a distance? She came in clutch. Like, she was actually really helpful.
I mean, having some range is nice.
Oh my god, I feel like we would have gotten our ass eaten if we didn't have range in that fight.
Because, it has a fucking meat shield. The whole fucking fight.
Yeah, that's true.
In the antechamber, the servant ushers you forward. Welcome, honored guests, you are most timely. My lord awaits within. I would ask you to leave your weapons here, but I know your oath. We honor the pact. But if you must carry them, please refrain from any sudden movements. There will be crossbows trained on you at all times.
What?
The master servant claps his hands, and double doors open, allowing you to pass. Within is a grand hall of art stone and skylights. No amber torches are needed to light this place. My Lord Davinish, may I present the Free Company from Verum.
The bear
Davinish
necessity.
is a ugly man with a tight-cropped black beard and piercing eyes. He rises from behind a long meeting table, bedecked in bowls and dishes of fine food. The rat catchers. Good. I trust you're rested.
Wow, way to underplay
Without
what we
waiting for a
did.
reply, he continues. Your service to my town is noted, but I must ask something else of you. He looks disgustedly at the bowl of fruit set to the side of the table and slams his fist next to it.
Alright, quick, what's in the bowl of fruit? What's the worst fruit?
Starfruit.
The D one.
Dragon fruit?
No.
The D one?
Yeah, it's like the most foul-smelling fruit.
Is it a fruit?
Yeah.
Oh, Duran.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that a fruit?
Yeah, pretty
Oh.
sure. I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit is just kind of whatever.
They use that to make a lot of the,
Durian.
Durian, okay.
Durian. It is a fruit.
Okay.
The durian is the edible fruit of several tree species belonging to the genus Durio.
I know you would say bananas, though.
Yeah, well, I'm allergic to them. So.
In terms of actual fruit, that obviously is not the most foul-smelling thing.
He's just gonna take a bite of a banana, just leave the peel on, start eating.
Tomatoes.
Yeah. But
It's like a bowl of those baby tomatoes.
Oh, and he bites it like
They're
from
super juicy.
like in Lord of the Rings. Dude, that's bite size, man.
And gold kiwis. Gold kiwis do not taste good.
I've never had a gold kiwi.
They taste kind of like vomit.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, I think this is more disgusting what he's about to say.
He plucks a now crushed insect up. Cockroaches. They're everywhere. This town has an infestation. Not this kind of bug, though. Something more insidious and harder to kill. Have you heard of the Piper? You shake your heads. A cult leader. A traitor. Davinish continues. He preys on the weak-minded and draws them to him with promises of streets full of food and iron if they will but join him in overthrowing the natural order of things. His gang of thugs have been attacking my patrols and sacked several shops. He must be stopped. Without the natural order, where lords shepherd the people, the peasantry would collapse into anarchy. They cannot rule themselves, let alone others. This ignorant fool, he would doom us all. There will be blood in the streets, and it won't be on my hands. No town or city can survive a civil war with the Deepwood at the gates. So I ask you, will you break from hunting witches and bogeymen to run this man to ground? I know this is not your contract here, but I will see you are handsomely rewarded for your efforts. This town has stood for over 500 years, and never once has the line of lords broken faith with the pact. Now the town needs you. Will you break faith with it?
Will you agree to hunt the Piper, or will you investigate your dreams? You will not be able to do both.
Ooh.
Damn, Chapter 2 already hitting you with the hard decisions.
Already? That's hard.
That is hard.
I think we should...
I'm actually not going to play the 2-character card. This is obviously this, but...
Yeah.
What?
I mean, on one hand, if we do the Piper, we will get a good compensation. Which is nice.
Yeah. On the other hand, we get to maybe learn more about... What would our
I feel like the
dreams-
other hand progresses the overall story more.
Yeah, to agree to hunt the Piper or refuse the contract. So the Piper... Okay, let me just double check what he was doing. He's a cult leader, a trade... Oh, he's a cult leader. He's against the faith.
Oh, then yeah, I guess that's all of it.
That's how simple-minded I am. Oh, you're trying to... You're blaspheming against the one true God.
Sinner.
Yeah. And you've actually turned against the crown, which is also...
It's like a double whammy.
Yeah. Well, I think we might have those dreams again. Devin?
Yeah, I agree. It's like, I kind of want to go after the Piper, but I'm like, I feel like duty sworn, we go after the dreams.
I feel like Duty Sworn would go after the Piper, because it's a contract.
It's not a contract. He even said, I know this isn't your contract.
Oh, okay.
But, what did he say?
But they have been well aligned with the Order for a while.
Yes. Yeah. I know this is not your contract here, but I will see you handsomely rewarded for your efforts. This town has stood for over 500 years, and never once has the line of lords broken faith with the pact.
Yeah.
Now the town needs you. Will you break faith with it? I must say no. I say agree to hunt the Piper.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I've kind of just decided I'm your hired muscle, and therefore will go.
We
along
were
with
walking through. We had just lost Samuel, and we saw you fending off against some deep one by yourself, trying to earn your armor.
I'm actually covered in blood, and like you look over, and Samuel's head's like next to me. I didn't do that.
Look, I just got here.
Yeah.
You have like Samuel's arm in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, he was already dead when I got here. Okay.
I was just
All
hungry.
Oathsworn gain a +2 animus.
Oh, dope.
Nice.
Boom, boom. I got Devin.
I got me.
Excellent. I want that man's head on a spike. These cockroaches have to learn their place. Now, my men have been hunting the Piper for some time. Whenever his thugs attack, we find these orange circles daubed on walls and streets. Even my own palace was soiled by them. When they rush to patrol outside, they call them the Eyes. Well, I call it treason. I'm sure they are operating close to their hideout. I am no hunter, but I'm sure if you follow the circles, you'll find your man.
Find the 5 clues that will allow you to hunt down the Piper's position. You will be well rewarded if you can do this by sunset. Okay. Place locations 2. Up in the archive. 3. You guys doing it together. 5. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
6. Man, I'm fucking nailing it. Where's 7? Where's 7? 7. Oh, I actually overshot a little bit. I fucking hate this game.
Should.
12. 14. 15.
Jeez.
16. I got these in order now. 16. 19. 20. And 24. I actually have an idea for a good lead already, potentially. I could just be really dumb and not get it. Okay, choose a location to go to. Here's my idea of a good lead.
Follow the circles.
What?
Follow the circles.
Anyway, no. I think the banksmith. I think the guy was looking for his son, and his son might have followed the Piper.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Now, granted, we could go there, and he's like, I don't know where he is. It's like, okay. Thanks.
My idea was to go to the barracks, just thinking that it could just be like, city watch related.
And to be fair, I don't know when sunset is. I think
It's at the top, so I think it's that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too.
Oh wait, it might be that because that's the first one where. It's
Well, this would be
setting.
sunset, because it's showing.
Well, it shows the same thing there,
Oh yeah,
so I think that's the first of sunset.
we'll find out. Are we going to the banksmith first?
Yeah.
Or okay?
I'm good with Bankston.
Gamel, the banksmith, half-heartedly nods as you enter.
Oh, yeah.
Bad days. Gamel snorts, wiping oil from his hands on a leather towel. Worse nights, he continues, speaking to no one. You see my boy, Tam. He asks as he tiredly gestures to his wares on display. You come and tell me the second you do, right? He's been out of sorts, screaming in the night like a witch had him. Anyway, let's move on. Do your business.
Damn, fuck you.
Oh, that's probably dream related.
There are no orange circles here. You may start a trade with the banksmith. I don't actually remember what the banksmith does. Keith, do you remember the banksmith?
I do not. I didn't watch any of the story stuff. I just watched the combat.
Gotcha. Banksmith is... Oh, it's story rulebook. Banksmith, page 15. Oh, that's right. You can send a runner. Oh, wait. Here, the free company can buy and sell items. When you start the trade with it, take all the cards from the common item deck for the current chapter and place them face up in the row so all players can see them. Okay, so these item cards are available to buy at the Banksmith. Each costs an amount of iron equal to the number on the bottom, on the back of the item card. So essentially, the level of the item cards, so is their level and their cost. So if we wanted, I mean, there's a better shield in here, so we can start a trade with them if we wanted to.
So if we like trade one of ours, would it trade for one? Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's. I mean, we're here.
Yeah, we are here.
I would love a better shield.
I'd love better armor. This is good armor, but if there's better armor,
So, what's your symbol?
My symbol?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's under this.
it's the scroll.
Okay, so you can wield this. There's a heater shield.
Let's
It's
go.
one, but it says ignore the blood loss when colliding with something when you suffer knockback.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So that costs 2 iron. Everything here costs 2 iron. Yeah, I mean, by all means,
Just shuffle
look
through it.
Yeah, look through it. Well, I just double check.
Shoot.
Yep, these item cards are available to buy at the Banksmith. Each costs an amount of iron. Additionally, any items a free company currently has can be sold to the Banksmith. Oh, can be sold for an amount of iron equal to half the number on the bottom, rounded up.
Okay.
So yeah, a level 1.
Oh, at the bottom.
Or the back,
Okay.
because they're going to be
It's
the
the
same.
same number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So my pig iron mesh sells for 1,
Yeah.
as does my felling axe.
I like the Great Maul, because it definitely... I mean, you getting a better weapon, Devin, wouldn't be bad, because it would increase your might. Mm-hmm. But then again, you do get free empower tokens.
Yeah.
Well, not free, but...
Every time he gets hit.
Mm-hmm. Damn. I totally thought the Banksmith would have been a solid one to go to.
Well, I mean, they started it with that, so I
Yeah.
understand why.
So, well, fine, dude. You're not gonna...
But I guess it was dream related. 'Cause
Yeah, well, he said his son was
having dreams.
acting weird, yeah. Devin, anything good there?
Sale.
They all cost 2.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have just a static yellow die.
And nunchucks would do that.
Yeah. Like some nunchucks.
Oh my god, can I see the nunchucks? Are there really
No, it's
nunchucks
called
in it?
the peasant flail. It's just like a stick on a stick.
Oh, okay. I can wield that.
Yeah. The falchion's pretty cool. It gives you a yellow die, and then it gives you a reaction. Just gain a shield against damage coming your way.
Oh, okay.
But it costs the halberd's pretty cool. Attack, add 1 range to the attack. If the attack is an area of effect attack, instead it targets 5 additional hexes in front arc at range 2. That's sexy.
What was that?
Halberd.
Ah,
I love halberds. So it's my favorite medieval weapon type.
it's super cool, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll save up. I'm probably gonna end up giving it to more poor people.
Yeah.
Oh, you know you got it first.
Yeah, I'm just, before drawing damage for your first attack for the round, add red. That's pretty good. That adds 2 damage and a knockback. Walking stick adds 2 might?
Jeez.
Right?
I can wield that too. When you use an ability with the range keyword, add 2 range to the ability. Not super handy. It's a staff though. Dang, that just gives you 2 before drawing damage for the round. Falchion that's pretty sexy. That's I can't actually use that. So I can use the halberd. Yeah, I might actually stick with my Great Maul as well. But I need to crit to add the 2 damage and 2 knockback, but 2 knockback isn't nothing. We're like, oh yeah man, let's see what you got. Never mind. I don't really like any of your stuff. Not enough to at least go out of my way.
Fucking window shoppers.
Right.
Yeah, the only thing I would consider is this. Oh, I can't wield it, so...
I'm pretty tight.
Halberd is pretty tight.
I mean, that extra... Then you're attacking at range 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that would, provide you a nice in-between.
When you attack, add 1 range to the attack. If the attack is an area of effect attack instead, it targets 5 additional hexes instead of your front arc at range 2. That's not bad.
You could fucking wipe some rats with that.
Yeah.
That's a mob slayer right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
While Keith is looking, where do we want to go next?
Well, okay, so we're looking for circles. Where would that be?
Yes.
How about we go somewhere shitty like the Underway?
I was thinking, I just saw that as well.
Or the Burrows.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy any of that.
Right?
There wasn't any, really cool armor. And I like the ability of my axe better than that, so... Adding the crit is gross.
Mm-hmm.
I say Underway or Barracks.
Oh, okay. Well, we all kind of think Underway, so we can just kind of head there.
Yep. Set him...
Let's stop by the church on the way there. Throw down a quick prayer.
Are we actually stopping by the church?
I'm kind of joking.
Oh.
I can move him. Okay, right there. She's dead.
Celeste, the overseer, is quick to respond when you ask to speak with her.
Oh my God, I hate
She
this
arrives
bitch.
from the tunnels, caked in dirt and brushing a worm from her tunic. Things are bad. My people are afraid to travel. Some don't show up for the shift. I try to keep them in crews of 3 or more, even topside.
Keeps going
Production
up.
has slowed to a crawl because I've had to post some of my strongest men as guards. We haven't been attacked down here yet, but I can't be too careful. They'd have to be out of their minds to attack us and jeopardize their food. But I heard they attacked one of the brothers at the church, so maybe there's nothing these animals won't do. As for your circles, I've heard of them, and I may have seen them topside. But the moment I find any of that paint down here, you'll be able to hear my anger from the Deepwood.
There are no orange circles here.
Church. Sounds like there could be.
Okay.
6.
Mourners line the steps of the church. A lone guard maintains order amongst the crowd, but you take note of his obviously nervous demeanor. You approach the guard and ask him why everyone has gathered. Reverend Kusnu, they sacrificed him on his own altar. I found him myself. Nothing's safe no more. You proceed to scan the immediate area, looking for the orange circles that Lord Davenish mentioned. Your eyes lock onto a familiar face, Samuel. His haunting eyes stare at you in silent disappointment. You press towards him, pushing your way between the mourners, when suddenly you hear the loud thrum of the wire road. In a blink, Samuel is gone. As you reach the spot where he was standing, you find circles daubed on the stone walkway.
There are orange circles here. Gain clue 3. Clue
So we have to find 5 of them? Jesus.
to be able to find the Piper.
We have 4 turns to do it.
I don't think it's...
I think we've got till when the pink runs out.
That's
on the
kind of
left
what
side.
I'm thinking as well. I'm hoping anyway.
It's like 5? That's 5 locations we'll have to find.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, okay, we have any other clues? So, are these places even labeled?
What about Town Square? That has to be like...
Town Square makes sense.
Archive, Apothecary.
Yeah.
We got the barracks, the market. Where would a fucking cult one hang out? Okay, apparently they like to fuck with church shit.
It seems like they almost want to make a statement.
Because so far we know they've hit the church and the palace.
Yeah.
So I would say probably the barracks, the stockade, the town square, and maybe the archive.
Yeah, well, maybe they want to fuck up establishment. So maybe the market or, like, yeah, the barracks. That's my vote. Market or barracks.
Okay. Keith has been saying barracks, so let's go barracks. Choose one if you have. Choose the top option. Otherwise, we choose. Okay, we do not have 5 clue tokens, so we are going to 5. But before that, we have a city event.
Oh.
A thin man, face plastered with fear, stumbles into you, gripping your armor like it's the wire road. He manages to utter, "Help me!" before a street gang barrels into view. They stare at the man with murderous intent. "Fister wants to talk to you, Oliver," one of them says as they approach. What do you do? Do you intercede on the man's behalf, or break the man's grip and walk away?
Who's Fister?
Nope,
No,
nobody.
just this guy.
Nope, some guy. Law and officer, maybe.
I mean, I kind of want to learn more.
So help him?
So, yeah, I'll help him.
Okay. You step between Oliver and the group, reaching for your weapons. There are a dozen men and only 4 of you. They look to their leader, not wanting to seem afraid at the sight of a free company. He gives the order to attack. Perform a round of combat where defense X, where X is 2 plus half your current chapter number. So defense 3.
Oh, okay. I think we can do that.
Yeah, that should be easy. Right? You think?
You would think.
Hey, at the start of an encounter, I get a thing.
This isn't an encounter.
Dumb.
An encounter is the actual
Got him.
main fight. You got him?
Yep.
Hand me a yellow and 2
You know what? I'll
whites.
fucking roll. Why not? Yellow and...
2 whites.
I think it said 2 reds. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I created.
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
That's 5. Sure, let's keep going.
You fucked him up.
And I'll do the same for her. Needed 3. You take a damage.
3.
She also failed, so she takes the damage.
Oh, I can reroll.
Fair enough.
Hand me another white. This is like I'm gonna kill her. Hey!
There you go.
I passed.
Alright, so was she the only one who failed?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. As the dust settles, you turn to Oliver to find out what this was all about, but the man snuck away during the fighting. We all gain a reroll.
Oh, cool.
Hand me one, please.
Here you go.
Boop. Thank you. Yay!
I got back what I lost. And I didn't take any damage.
Okay. 5, right?
Yep.
The barracks are solemn. The guards are obviously tense as they await their next patrol. Samuel sits at a table with the squad, his unmoving eyes fixed on you. Then there is a sound of a thrum on the wire, and he is yanked backwards into nothingness.
There are no orange circles here.
Fuck damn. Town square?
I'm trying to figure out what the wire road is. Like, why? Because it keeps saying there's like a thrum, so it's like, is it like a literal wire?
Yeah, I think it's probably like stakes in a tight metal wire that you guide yourself
Like-
through the Deepwood with.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think town square. I think they want to. I mean, it's a.
I mean, we have no other leads.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
We found one at the church.
Yeah.
Are they lords of men? An angry man shouts, standing on an old trunk to one side of the town square. We toil, and they take our children as slaves. They withhold our wages and sit in luxury while we starve. A kosh smashes the man's face. He falls from his pedestal, and city guards drag him away. The rumbling of the crowd grows. As you look back to the man's trunk, you find Samuel, now standing on top of it, arms reaching out above the crowd. Then you hear the familiar thrum of a wire, and he is yanked away. The scene begins to settle as the crowd disperses. You make your way to the spot where Samuel was standing. Painted on the flagstones are orange circles.
God, I'm good.
There you go.
Gain clue 4.
We got 2, 3 more to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so some guy preaching in the town square. That makes sense.
Okay.
Maybe the stockade? Would they do something fucked up there?
What's a stockade? Oh, where animals are, right?
No, it's where you have like
it's-
farms
okay,
where they
okay.
punish criminals.
I'm saying that or 15. Because I'm wondering if it's like follow the circles. It's
Oh!
a circle.
So we saw the church. We've done the town
Church was
square. The
one.
palace was one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe up here.
I'm wondering if the other.
Oh,
five
shit.
is
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I think if we go to 15 and that gets us one, I think
Fucking
you're
good
right.
catch, Keith.
Thanks.
As you travel up
It's
the
my
oddly
tism.
angled alleyways, you hear a deep male voice bellow from around a corner. Come on then! Who wants to die first? You pick up speed, drawing your weapons. Turning a blind corner, you find a thick-armed brute of a man standing between a gang of men and a woman with 2 small children. The children cower against a wet wall underneath clearly painted orange circles. 10 men with torn shirts, wielding animal bones with wooden
fuck you off
spikes,
real quick.
close in on them. One of the 10 turns at your approach, saying, "Have you come to witness justice, Oathsworn?" This man is an enforcer for the guild. He protects the rich and abandons his own kind. Do not interfere.
Have you come to witness justice? I came to bring it.
I came to find circles.
We can leave the scene and avoid an incident or intervene. Is this
So-
guy straight about to kill 2 kids?
Wait, I'm confused. So
Why are you always confused?
I just am. It's okay. So it's a group of dudes harassing one guy with a woman and 2 small children.
Turning a
behind
blind
him.
corner, you find a thick-armed brute of a man standing between a gang of men and a woman with 2 small children. The children cower against a wet wall underneath clearly painted orange circles. 10 men with torn shirts wielding animal bones and wooden spikes close in on them.
Yeah, let's
One of
proceed.
the 10, so one of the cultists, saying, "Have you come to witness justice? This man is an enforcer for the guild. He protects the rich and abandons his own kind."
Let's get rid of the cultists. Let's fuck 'em up.
Intervene.
Yeah.
You step between the warring parties.
All Oathsworn gain an empowered... an empowered token.
Yes.
Somehow I grabbed 3 again, so there you go.
Hand that shit over.
The leader sees you are committed to the fight and signals for the gang to turn on you.
Perform a round of combat against Defense 4.
Oof, it's a little rougher.
It was a little rougher.
A round of combat, huh?
You know what? I'm going to do that, and then I think I'll do my empowered.
I think I'm going to do my empower as
And
well.
I'm going to get a red and another yellow.
I'll do... Give me a red and 2 yellow.
Oh, okay, so what I did.
Yeah.
There we go. 4 and 5.
I had to use both my rerolls for this.
Yeah, I totally whooped his weenie.
Reroll. Give me another yellow.
I don't want to lose health over this. I don't want to go to the next fight at 4.
Okay. I got 4.
You're good.
Pisses me off. Alright.
I'll use her empower token. And just not to draw.
Thank you. Still fail.
Really? Thank you! Dang it.
God damn it.
That was cocked. Okay, so 2. I will spend a reroll. There we go. Alright, so she made it. She made it! It's like she shoots one arrow down as the guy goes to shoot another, it like banks and he's like, "You missed!" Ricochets. Oh! Gotcha.
Okay, guess I'm taking a fucking damage. And losing my rerolls.
I just kind of like
No, you get
walk
him back.
up.
Oh, you're right.
It's still
thank
round
you.
of combat.
Sweet.
The
I just
large
kind of
man
walk up and
stands
put my
over the
hand on
slumped
top of
body.
2 of their heads and just...
Oh, you're right. Hand me an empower, please.
Yes.
Of a gang member. His neck snapped. He looks down at the corpse, lost in hate for a moment, then snaps out of it. He rushes over to his wife and children, gathering them up in a relieved embrace. He turns towards you, expressing his gratitude for your intervention. "I owe you my life and, more importantly, theirs," he says, gesturing to his family. "Steet's the name, and if you need me, I'm at your service."
I need you, because I
If you want to gain Steed as an ally, gain ally card 4. Add Deepwood event card 23 to your Deepwood event deck, and City event card 20 to your City event deck. There are orange circles here. Gain clue 5. I think you're right. I think it's 2 and 3.
Nice.
As next, that's a good call. But do we want to gain Steed as an ally?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we have to lose?
That's a good question.
He's a huge dick. Well, we're pretty proletariat.
That's what he looks like.
Seems like a cool guy. Kiss him.
Allies come in, by the way, if we get downed.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
And I
Steed's
actually
cool.
don't remember if we can willingly just bring them out. I think they do come in if one of us goes down.
Yeah. So go to 2 now?
No, I need to add Deepwood event card 23.
Oh, of course.
And card 20. As a city event. I don't remember. I don't remember how Deepwood events come in.
Me either.
Will you look it up?
Yeah.
I would imagine that they're... Because, like, this tells us to draw a city event, so maybe they just come in later. Like if we just take too long or something. Gain clue token 5. Got it. Okay, yeah. So I think we do have until the end of the... there. And those are immediate. Okay. So, 2?
2.
The archive?
Yes.
Okay. We hand that to you.
6 attacks have been recorded. 4 patrols lost, Archivist Millis explains, pointing at the record. We don't have enough guards to have them murdered in the streets by rabble. With fewer guards, robberies go up, productivity goes down. There's a system here. The guards are the timbers that hold it together. They fall, Bastogne falls. It's simple math.
We don't tell you
Satisfied that
when
the
to draw
records
them.
support everything you have been told, you head back out. Leaving the archives, you see a bedraggled man standing in an alleyway across the street, staring at a wall, swaying in a wind that no one feels. Moving closer, you see he is staring at 2 large orange circles painted carefully on the alley wall.
Nice. Clue token 1. And real quick before we go to 3, we need to do... If on path... Oh, never mind. If on path B, go to 30.1 in the storybook. We are not on path B. We're on path A. So, number 3.
Situated on top of a tenement building, surrounded by a garden of herbs, you arrive at a
Just
small
disappeared.
hut of the town's apothecary, Lysine. The colourful plants are stark contrast to the slate-black roofs and the brown timbers of the rest of the town. It strikes you that there is no crowd outside the
So I
establishment.
bet it'll be like here.
Apothecaries normally have a hive of people jostling about, waiting to have their ills tended to. Here, there are none. As you come closer, you see why. Hastily scrawled in jagged letters, the word witch stretches across the entire side of the hut. Lysine tries in vain to scrub away the carved letters with a rough stone.
She was my second
She
choice.
pauses as she takes note of your presence, but does not turn to address you. Come to collect a witch, she asks, scrubbing harder now. That's what the crowd want, isn't it? If you don't, they will. This doesn't end well for me regardless. You stay alert with this woman, but you know better than most that only a handful of witch hunts actually involve a witch.
So, we can ask her why people suspect her of being a witch, or avoid town politics and get straight to asking about the circles and rebels. If I was to go really thematic, I want her dead. 'Cause, I'm probably the one spearheading this whole witch hunt anyway.
You don't need to know why people think she's a witch because you started the rumor.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she didn't sleep with me, so therefore she's a witch.
Yeah.
Which?
Yeah, she got mad at you for you touching her son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I killed them both. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Ask her what people suspect, or just, you know what, not even a problem, like, get straight to the, to asking about the circles.
Yeah, circles.
Yeah, I'd say just
That's
go
our
straight to the
focus.
point.
Not wishing to get mixed up in the town's prejudices, you ask her about the circles. Surprised you didn't see them. They've been staring at me for weeks, she says, lifting a finger and pointing to the circular orange smudges on the wall of the neighbouring tenement. They can't be as bad as this superstitious lot. At least they haven't burned anyone yet.
Hold on, we're not burning anyone. You may start a trade with the apothecary, and we gain clue token 2.
Nice.
Boom!
Alright, so what can we trade?
I think we can just kiss her right on the mouth.
I hope so.
We can trade kisses. Oh, where are you? Here you can buy curatives that... Oh, this is right. That can stop you from receiving serious injuries. When you start a trade with it, you may buy up to 5 curative cards, each one costing the amount of iron equal to the current chapter. So curative cards go into the injury deck. So the injury deck right now looks like this. Mm-hmm. So there's just, there's deep gash, internal bleeding, puncture wound, stuff like that. These aren't great. So if you get these, essentially, you don't really get, I don't think you can get rid of them, but you have to buy curatives that you draw. So it just waters down the deck. If we wanted to add some of those, but
Gotcha.
because I can't imagine. Yeah, the curatives deck. I think they all say the same thing. Yeah, you suffer no injury. Places. Yeah, they're all the same. So we can buy up to 5 of these. And all it says is, so because it's an injury card, it goes in the deck, and it just says you suffer no injury, places back in the curatives deck.
That's nice. That's nice. And so our current chapter is 2, correct?
Yeah.
So it costs us 2 iron for 1 card.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, I think so.
It's expensive.
Oh, where were you?
1 feels pointless.
Buy curatives that can stop. When you start a trade with, you may buy up to 5 curative cards, each one costing amount of iron equal to the current chapter.
So
Yep.
10 would buy 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. How many cards are in that deck?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, it looks thick. I'm like, couple's not going to do you much good, sort of.
Yeah,
like,
because it's not like these are based off.
and you just get one of those if you get downed, right?
Yeah.
But are they like a really bad time? Are they permanent?
Yeah, some of them don't say, like,
You can get them healed.
Can you?
Yeah, you have to go somewhere.
Because I thought it was the apothecary, but like like internal bleeding, you gain a bleed token. Then if you have 2 or more, you remove 1 and lose 1 health.
Grody.
But so if you have one, then you play this. Like for example, this one would get played. It would go in my 2, but it doesn't cause a battle flow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you can heal them.
I would imagine there are ways to actually get rid of them. Otherwise,
I mean, I think it's pointless unless we like go whole hog and get 5 to
Yeah.
really muddy down the deck. So unless you guys are on board for that, then it's not gonna buy anything.
We only have enough to buy 4,
here's the problem: is
and that'd be all of our money.
Yeah,
yeah. Here's the problem though: it's only going to get more expensive.
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm gonna buy 2. I'm actually gonna do it just because.
I'll jump in.
If you want, me and you could split, and we could get 1 more.
How many you got?
I only have 2 coins, and you have 2 coins, so we could just each throw in 1. That way, we have a coin.
So curative.
Sure.
Okay.
So we're adding in 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better than
No,
nothing.
So how many did you spend, Seth? 4?
I spent 4. Yeah. Like I put in basically 1 each.
Yeah, he gave 2, and then she gave 2, and we each gave 1.
Yep. So.
Just put them on the top.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of if. I mean, yeah, we're probably going to get more money, as obviously because there's 10 coins and there's even 20 coins, but that just means by chapter 10, it costs 10 coins
10 apiece.
to put them in.
Jesus. By then the money will really be coming in.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, we just killed a
To get our brothel off the ground.
yeah, we really
It's
gotta
all
get
just
the,
Ursane women.
get the foothold.
Yeah.
Our scene women. Yeah, with those bare nipple tassels.
Yeah. Fucking knockers. Claude tingies.
There's like 6 of them.
Oh, well, that's whenever we get the broodmother brothel
Yeah.
coming in.
Which is on the list.
Yeah, we just gotta find another one.
Yeah. Which we will. Because remember,
yeah,
chapter
right.
21, there's 21
Yeah,
of them.
that's all we fight. Okay. All right, we have 5 clue tokens.
You find yourself in a quiet street.
Hold on. You found the Piper's Lair. All Oathsworn gain a redraw token.
Yes. It's just gonna be some kind of weird boss fight.
I don't know.
Clues of the orange circles leading you to this singular spot. At first glance, this is a street like any other until you notice the well. Over the lip, there seems to be no water at the bottom. The inner walls of the shaft are lined with uneven splotches of orange paint. 1,000 eyes staring at each other. A set of handholds have been carved into the well walls, forming a stone ladder down into the dark below.
Okay. Choose one. Drop a torch into the hole to establish how deep it is. Or 2, attempt to climb down without raising the suspicion of anyone below. I'm all for element of surprise. But I'm also the only one at full health. So
I've only lost 1 HP, so I'm pretty indifferent.
I was kind of hoping I could have like spent some money to get some help from the apothecary.
yeah, it you've gotten your ass beat each fight.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, he's a glutton for punishment.
That's true. Well then, attempt to climb down. You're a wiry guy.
The handholds are slick and ill-fitting. You descend as quietly as you can.
Especially for the 8-foot tall bear.
Is it bad?
Each Oathsworn performs a survival check, difficulty 8.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. No, it's 3. If you are the Penitence, difficulty 12.
3,
Give me 3 whites. Thanks, Dad.
We'll also do 3 whites, and I'm gonna have her roll 3.
She's just gonna roll from now on.
Fuck my wet ass.
Yeah, I'm off to a bad start
I
already.
got
Yeah.
3 and then a crit.
There you go.
Okay. 4, 5. All right.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Had to spend a reroll for me though.
Got it.
I got it. Just oh.
Will you hand me one more white? Okay, we're good.
Oh, you bitch. Stupid.
She has a re-roll.
Shut up. I know. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we all passed?
Yeah. I
Some
see it
20
like
feet down.
you 3 all go down first, and I'm like... and I start to crawl down, and I slip. I'm like, fuck this.
Shut the fuck up. What was your character's name?
Otis.
Otis, the Ursine Warbear.
Otis, the Ursus Warbear.
You start to see a faint glow reflecting from the stone beneath you. With nothing left to do but descend, you drop the remaining distance into a small room. The 2 guards at the bottom of the well shaft never see you coming. 2 blades flash and 2 bodies hit the floor. A figure looks up at you from behind the table in surprise. Quickly, he rises and snuffs out the room's only candle, plunging it into darkness, leaving only 2 orange eyes. The eyes stare at you for a moment, then they disappear as the figure turns away. The others join you, and you strike a flint to your torch. The light does not travel far, as if consumed by the shadows. What you can see unsettles you. Thousands of orange eyes are scrawled on the walls, floors, and ceiling, all focused on that single chair and table in the room's center. In the corner of the room, the figure, obviously the piper, claws at a hole in one corner, fingers bleeding. An inhumanly deep tone rolls from his throat. He is mine to kill. You shall not have him. The eyes glint orange for a moment, then the figure writhes through a small hole into an adjoining chamber. You give chase, having to batter down part of the wall to squeeze through the hole. On the other side, the smell of wet earth greets you, and you see roots and mushrooms growing in patches along the walls. You must be in an underways tunnel. From further down the passage, you can hear running footsteps through puddles. You set off at a run, trying to gain ground. You wind your way through the tunnels. Your mark always just beyond sight. He knows these paths, and you are encumbered. You fear you might lose him. Then, turning a corner, you see feet disappearing upwards. A ladder reaches to a hatch in the ceiling. Taking 2 rungs at a time, you burst through the hatch, coming out at the foot of the outer walls of Bastone. You can make out the piper standing atop the wall. He has stopped, as if waiting for you. Cautiously, you ascend the stone stairway to find Samuel standing next to the man. Samuel leans in, whispers in his ear, and gestures out towards the Deepwood, as if offering the man a seat. The piper nods with a smile and steps to the edge.
Secret decision. Set your die to 1 if you wish to try to grab the piper, or 2 to let him fall.
So, how do we decide here?
Just take your health die.
Okay.
I can give you another die.
It's fine. I remember it's 4.
Yeah, and I'm at 6. So yeah, this is where we secretly decide what we want to set it to. Okay, so quick question: who had the deep voice?
I think it was the piper.
Was it the piper? Okay, and he said he is mine to kill.
Yeah.
Was he referring to Samuel?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, it might be possessed by whatever this
The dream
stuff's
creature
going on.
is.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so it's secret. So what do we? What indicates
1
what?
is if you wish to try to grab the piper.
Okay.
2 is to let him fall.
Okay.
Fall into what?
He's on the top of the wall.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and now, so Samuel just whispered to him, and now gesture him out into the Deepwood, and this guy's about to fucking just fall down and break his neck,
Or fall and bolt to the Deepwood.
or fall. I think he's trying to kill himself. And anyway, I don't want to discuss it. For
yeah,
a secret
the
decision.
secret decision. Okay.
So I know what I want to do.
Yeah, I have mine too.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
We're all on the same page here.
If anyone tried to grab the piper, all right. Okay. Each Oathsworn who decided to try to grab the piper performs a survival check, difficulty 5.
Poofters.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all in on this one.
Yeah, hand me 5 whites.
5, huh?
Or hand me
Right.
4.
I'm actually spending a power token for this one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't have any, or I would.
You said 4?
Yeah. Luckily, we have 3 chances.
Oh, buddy, double crit. Got it.
There we go.
Yeah, I wonder if it's based off of... Whew, man.
Got him.
You just... I don't have an power token.
I also got him.
Okay.
Oh, I got a crit too. Hand me another white.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I guess you
You're
can
not
roll.
a filthy. You're not a filthy dice user.
Red. I got 6. What'd you get? 8?
It was 8.
I also got 6. 2, 4, 6. Nice.
All 3 of us grab him.
Can we just elbow Samuel? Bitch, none of us died.
Start kicking him.
How's it feel to have been dead, loser?
What do you mean? I was with my girlfriend in front of the broodmother. No!
Yeah, she was napping. You remember.
If any succeed,
The piper leans over the parapet and you grab his arm. He realizes he is no longer falling and becomes angry. Wheeling on you, he bites down on your hand hard. You instinctively let go and he plummets from the wall.
Oh, whatever.
If you tried to save him to get answers or to return his head to Lord Davish, if you could not stand by... Oh, so we get to choose. Okay, I guess we need to talk about why we tried to save him. If you tried to save him to get answers or to return his head to Lord Davinish, or if you could not stand by and watch another human die.
I wanted answers.
Yeah, it was pure answers. That was my whole reasoning.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking of like, no, they can't die. So top one.
Yeah.
We all gained a defense token.
Oh,
We
cool.
just hand one to me. I'm tired of.
I'll hand 2 to you.
Thank you.
Here you go, Debbie, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my theory is he's gonna die and then bloom into whatever this monster is.
You run to the wall, and, as you look over, your blood runs cold. It is not the body impaled on the spikes that shake you, but the hand reaching from the Deepwood towards it. You cannot see the creature for the trees, but the arm is immense. Roped muscles bunch under bristling fur. Claws wrap around the body and pluck it from the stake like look over. Your blood runs cold. It is not the body impaled on the spikes that shake you, but the hand reaching from the Deepwood towards it. You cannot see the creature for the trees, but the arm is immense. Roped muscles bunch under bristling fur. Claws wrap around the body and pluck it from the stake like fruit from a vine. Then, slowly, the arm is drawn back under the canopy, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. Stepping back from the edge, you rush to find the ropes. There is no time to wait till morning. Earth and root would soon drink the blood long before. That thing is responsible for what is happening to this town. You know what you must do. This is often how these things begin. You prepare to follow the blood.
Reveal the encounter special rules board. Hell yeah.
Dope.
Mark
Yeah.
the special rules box for chapter 2.
Got it twice in a row.
Hell yeah, this is how good we are.
Yeah, an utterly blind encounter. We've seen the Broodmother. We've not seen.
It's a satyr.
Shit, scary.
That's dope.
Its mine is a black, 2 red, 2 yellow.
Oof.
What? 2 black, 2 yellow.
1 black, 2 red, 2 yellow. I'll put these clue tokens up. I don't think we'll be needing them anymore. It does hallucinations.
Oh.
So, yeah, just put those back. Wow. Yeah, no idea there, but that's a thing.
We've got 3 defense.
Yeah.
You hurry down
Oh.
the rope and prepare to dive into the Deepwood. Guards watch nervously from the top of the wall. Following the blood trail dragged through the underbrush is no problem for those trained in the ways of the wild. Heading deeper in, the shadows consume you, and the sound of the town quickly dies away to be replaced by an oppressive silence.
Draw and resolve a Deepwood event card.
There we go.
This targets the Oathsworn with the highest defense.
Mine is a 3.
It's me.
Okay. Quick
Well,
mud.
she is too, I guess.
Yeah, I
technically.
think it's full Oathsworn.
Yeah,
So,
fine.
quick mud sucks at your feet. Where others walked, you now sink as the weight of your armor tips the balance. In moments, you are up to your waist in sickly green muck. Do you lean back and try to raise your legs out, or tread sand and try to swim out?
Tread sand and try to swim out.
Yep. So,
What was it? Lean back.
lean back and try to raise your legs. So lean back and try and use the strength of your legs, or maybe it sounds like it's like, or tread sand and try and actually like use maybe upper body.
I'm gonna lean back. I feel like that's
Okay.
the
Okay.
technique.
Okay, so it's A.
No, you die immediately and suffocate because that was a retarded decision.
Because whenever you put force against quicksand, it sucks you down.
All other Oathsworn perform a survival check. Difficulty 3.
Hoofters.
Save me!
Yep, that's pretty much what we're trying to do. We're like,
I am destined to die in glorious battle.
Hand me 3 whites.
always 3 whites with you here. I'll take my 3. We'll give you 1.
Okay.
And then shuffle these. And then I was really hoping we would just already get the one with Skeet or Skidmark. What was his name? You said 3 whites. Steet? I think it was Steet.
Steve.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I certainly don't. Okay, she does, so she got a 3, so it's up to you. You're like, nope. Is it all blanks?
2.
Okay.
1,
Alright.
and a crit.
Okay.
I just walk over and like grab the collar of his armor.
Well, you needed 2. 2 of us had to succeed.
Yeah.
If 2 or more succeed, the target is freed. You would have suffered an injury.
Oofders.
Oh, buddy.
That was actually the right move
Yeah.
to lean back. Otherwise, it would have been a difficulty 5.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because you're putting your whole body in there.
What are you doing? You dove in. Oh my god!
He's fully under the mud. Now, why did he?
I hate him. That's not in the scripture.
It clearly says in the scripture,
There is a
"When deep in
gentle
mud, lean
sobbing
back."
as you approach an open space between the trees. Weapons drawn, you crouch and shelter behind trunks as you work your way towards it. Hanging from a branch, lashed by vines that dig deep into his arms, is a young boy struggling to catch each gulping breath. The vines above him are twisted like a rope, run through with broken weapons, pots and bones and sticks. They clatter slightly in the swaying breeze. Any motion would cause a tremendous racket. His belt has been torn and lies several feet below him in the leaves, a large black hammer still tucked into it, never drawn to fight off whatever did this to him. Tam, the banksmith's son. His half-open eyes showing the unnatural orange you saw before. He scans the woods with a hypnotic gaze, as if looking for something. The large bulk you have been following lumbers into the tree line past this clearing.
Alright, choose one. We can try to free Tam or try to sneak past him.
I mean, he's got the evil eyes.
Oh, sorry, I need to scroll down more. Or we can kill Tam, ensuring his silence.
His silence.
He's probably going to scream. Well, no, he's hypnotized.
Yeah.
I guess I should mention, this has transfix. The satyr can hypnotize people.
Yeah.
And that's what the orange
Yeah, there's a
is.
hallucination card, and give it to the Oathsworn with the least hallucination cards. Yeah, so, which I obviously don't know what those are, but that's something that he can do.
Okay, so he's stuck in the sand?
He's stuck in the trees.
Yeah, he's like tied up.
tied up by vines
Okay.
with the pants around his ankles.
And he's...
I feel like we should sneak.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think we should try to free him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think freeing him, he's gonna, like, either start screaming and we'll get ambushed, or something along those lines.
Okay. All Oathsworn gain a defense token. Defense! Thank you. Thank you, sir. What are you buying?
Defense tokens we could do after
you see the damage, yep.
After you see the damage.
Your cards that you discard have to be before.
There are several options open to you, but which route is best to take?
Perform a reasoning test, difficulty 4.
Difficulty 4, huh?
That's how the deck's looking today. I don't have any,
See here, 2 are out. There's still 4 in there.
you know what? I'm actually going to use dice. I'm going to go 4. 4 dice for me.
I'll do 4 cards.
Ooh!
Nice.
Ooh, man. I'm the voice of reason here, baby. Okay.
I'll do 4 cards.
4 cards?
Well, yeah, I rolled 4 blanks the last time I did
I'll
dice.
see how your cards look, and then I'll decide what I want to do.
I'm going to do 3 for her.
Okay, 2. We're off to a good
Oh
start.
my god!
Jeez.
Oh, god, man. I'm just like, hey, you know what? Let's just sneak. I'd like just get right past him.
3, 4,
Okay, I'm definitely not doing cards.
5.
Okay, nailed it.
Oh
4.
man, we're just like, we all look at each other without saying a thing. We're like,
Yeah.
get right past him. Okay. If you succeed, we did.
You sneak past Tam, his eyes certainly a sentry for this creature.
Nice.
On the other side of the space, you find Tam has not been alone in his confinement. A macabre display of human marionettes hang contorted from numerous branches in the trees beyond. There, in the middle of them, is the beast. hunched over the broken form it carried from the wall, delicately lashing the body to a broken tree limb. Now is the time to strike. Charging from the trees, you bellow a challenge, and its ugly horned head rises. Giant orange eyes meet yours.
Okay, mystery box chest open. Mystery box 2. Proceed to chapter 2 encounter in the encounter book.
Yeah, I like how the miniatures are
Are hidden,
secret.
yeah.
That's kind of exciting. I like that.
Yeah, we don't know what we're up against. All right. Well, that was the story. Yeah, what are you doing?
I was getting ready.
Yeah, maybe you should stop. Maybe stay in your lane. Okay.
I just like cry really hard.
Thank you, fans. All right. Yeah. So that was the story section for chapter 2. I hope you enjoyed. Go to chapter 2 encounter to see the fight. Other than that, stick around for the rest of the series. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.